Okay, here's a quick overview on what you're going to be doing in this short playlist and how you're going to be assessed. You're learning now about rhetorical strategies, which are basically different means that people use to convince other people in their arguments. And these are some Greek terms for you. Ethos, logos, and pathos are the three that you're going to be learning about. In the playlist, there's a link to a video that you're going to watch. It's going to teach you about these. I did not create this video, but I think it's a very good one. And as you watch, you'll have this on paper. You'll get a paper copy of this notes page from me. You're going to copy down the definitions of these three terms that are in the video, and you're going to copy down examples as the video presents them to you to help you learn them. And there are links to additional videos that are advertised. I use these all the time. So these are commercials that you're going to watch. And as you watch the various commercial links out of the playlist, you're going to kind of organize the title of those into this notes page. So you'll be listing the product names here. So if you feel like this commercial is more of an ethos persuade tactic, then you would put it there, for example. So that's kind of how you're going to learn them. Now let's look at how you're going to be assessed over. So this is like there's several different versions of this with different articles. So if you do need to reassess, there'll be multiple chances for you to do that, different articles. But these are all New York Times articles, mostly op-eds, opinion pieces. As you can see here is the article text. And you'll be given a highlighter if you don't have one already. And what you're going to do is locate, as you're reading the article, instances of ethos, logos, and pathos. Okay. You can see there's this open space here on the right. My left, you could label it and explain how the text that you highlighted demonstrates an example of that rhetorical strategy. And you'll just label it as you see it. Okay. There's no special quota. You might only find one or two instead of three. It depends on the article you get. It depends on what you find. But as always in my class, if you can justify it, then you're right. Okay, and if it's all sound logic there. Take a look real quick at the proficiency scale. I'm just going to look at the top because I know you're all going to shoot for the top. So to get to a 5 out of 5, you need to be able to identify instances of the rhetorical strategies, ethos, logos, and pathos in the text. And be careful that you don't mislabel, okay? So don't go crazy with things because you're worried you don't have it there. Because as you can see down here, you will be docked if you incorrectly label instances that aren't true instances of those strategies. So be careful with that. Also, you need to be able to explain how each instance is an example of that rhetorical strategy that you labeled. And then get to a 5 out of 5. This is your enrichment activity. You need to create your own advertisement for an imaginary product that clearly uses a rhetorical strategy for the purpose of selling that product. And then write something up that explains how that strategy is used to sell the product that you created. And that can look different ways. Some of you are more creative on a computer. Some of you want to create that on paper. It doesn't matter to me how you choose to present it, as long as you're clearly demonstrating that you understand ethos, logos, and pathos. So that, in a nutshell, is how this playlist works. But as always, please read through the playlist thoroughly, follow all the directions. Let me know if you get stuck on any part or have questions.